time. Good morning. Morning. What up, what up? We had a big day yesterday. Awesome. You guys are awesome. Somebody told you that yet this morning? Look at your neighbor. Look at the guy next to you and say, you are awesome. That guy right there. That guy right there is awesome. You can't look here. Look at this neighbor. I mean, you can't look right. Look left. She's jacked up, bro. It was amazing, man. Megan's had an injury and she's hurt her back and she's had to take all these muscle relaxers and all this stuff. And I look out of my office yesterday, she's got these customers that had to leave in 10 minutes, but then they got the deal, they wanted them to leave anymore, and I look, and she's filling out her bundle, and her customer's like giving her a shoulder massage. I was like, that's rapport right there, man. I guess the lady was a masseuse and a therapist, and she just couldn't stand to see Megan hurt anymore, and she just got back there. I mean, that's the way, right? Megan came in my office, she's like, in the future, instead of spiffs, let's just get a masseuse out there on the floor while we're working, just have them rub our shoulders. So we might have to try that. BDC, what do you guys think? Little massage therapist back there? You got Amber, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, well, cool. Great job with that customer, by the way. Awesome job. Awesome job. $16,000 upside down, got them done, no money down, right? Got them in a brand new truck, right? $2,500 worth truck. Beautiful. Awesome. Awesome job. You guys sold a whole bunch of cars yesterday, but before we get into that, let's... Dang it.
It's getting dark. You don't know. I built a bridge. You light a match. You only want what's out of reach.
Bye, you. Breaks my heart. Oh, shit. Jack right there. Kobe! That's a good video, right? What's that? Stop it. Stop it, Tom. All right, now I have a video for, this is for my boy Tom. I know how he like. Oh! Watch his face on this view right here. He's like, oh. Nope. Oh, that still hurts. Poor John. All right, John, let me show you how it's done, buddy. Mm-hmm. This is the best part of the video right here, look. Good job. They are just falling out laughing. Look at their scores. Oh my gosh, dude. Could you imagine?
How's his name John David?
I don't know. But I mean, really, can you imagine like working that hard? You know, trying so hard to get there. You work that hard, and then you make it onto this big platform, and you just get a big fat 0, right? Like, gosh, it's got to be heartbreaking. And I love that these guys could laugh about it. They high five each other, you know, and they just keep going. I thought that was freaking super cool. A lot of people would have been pouting and crying and screaming and kicking. These guys are like, dude, it's all good, man. Because sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes we give it everything we got, and we just fall flat on our face, on our back, or whatever. And it's how we handle that up here that makes all the difference in the world. So I wanted to share that video with you guys real quick. Let's go over here. Happy Vet owner, great experience. Salesman Michael Church was very professional and a pleasure to work with. Made the experience for myself and my wife very easy. Would definitely recommend to anyone looking to purchase a new or used vehicle. Nice job, Michael Church. Happy customer, very well taken care of from the phone to the face-to-face meeting. Very helpful and truthful about the vehicle. Would always consider Dan Cummins. Does anybody have a customer named Comment?
I guess that's me.
Is that you? Your customer's name's Comment? All right, well, Dan handled it. I leave it to Danny to take credit for that one. Nobody else could have told me. I freaking love you, Danny. You crack me up, dude. Oh my gosh. My husband and I went to Dan Cummins this past Saturday to look for an SUV to purchase. Our salesman, Jason Dotson, made the entire process very easy. He was super easy to work with and very honest. He did such a great job. We bought a 2011 Traverse, and my husband then turned around and bought a 2014 Chevy Duramax. This place was very busy on Saturday, and it just goes to show the customer service they offer. We would recommend Jason to anyone. Mr. Jason Dotson. Buying a new car at Dan Cummins is a relaxed atmosphere with no hassle or pushy sales. The overall experience was great, but they sell so many cars. It was over 4 hours before we left, and only test drive 1 car other than that. I would tell all my friends to come here for a great deal on new and used vehicles. And that's it. All right. Thank you. All right, Lucas, 367, Danny. Great buying experience. It was a pleasure doing business at Dan Cummins. I loved that John was very knowledgeable about the vehicles. we were interested in. He listened to what we wanted, what we needed, was very laid back and not pushy, pulled the cars up front to us to test drive, so much better than walking a car lot looking. I could tell that Michael and Jeremy in the finance department knew exactly what they were doing and got us a great deal. I will definitely continue to do business with these excellent employees. Nice job, Jeremy, Michael, and John. We talked about it a bunch. It's all about the customer experience, right? We know it, we love it, we continue to work on it. And since we're continuing to work on it, I wanted to share this with you. Oh, no! That's devastating. Hold on. Oh, man. Ouch. That's double devastating. Why is it not working? Oh, I know why it's not working. I know. Yeah, go ahead, talk amongst yourself. YouTube. Anybody do anything good last night? Anything fun?
Slept.
Slept? Who slept? Sleep is good. What's that?
4 hours.
4 hours of sleep for you? Man, Heather keeps you busy, brother.
Ice packs.
Ice packs? That camera is on, so we're not talking any further.
Oh, ice packs for the shoulder.
Yeah, yeah. Right. I get it. Okay, where's my videos? This is I'm on my home page. I'm logged in as Dan Cummins now. How do I get to Dan Cummins' videos? Help me, young people. I need help, young people.
You go to
My channel?
You go down to subscriptions, you can just there.
My channel. Roger. Where's my video? That's the one to upload. I can't find it. Brandon hid this thing. Oh, I'm
Click over where you have uploads.
right here?
Yep.
It's not there.
You all?
Might not be live.
It's not. That's why I thought I should be able to see it from our phone. Because it's on here, but it's not uploaded.
Go to, click on my channel.
Oh, I found it. I hope this is the new one.
At Dan Cummins Chevrolet Buick in Paris, Kentucky, we are committed to offering our guests a superior customer experience. Everything from Starbucks in our service lounge, the Disney Channel in our kids area, and a fleet of golf carts to make sure that as you're browsing over 1,000 vehicles in inventory, you don't have to break a sweat.
Yes, sir. Yeah, look at it.
Dan Cummins Chevrolet Buick. Great people, great service, great deals.
Let me tell you one more time exactly how I feel. I've got to drive you down for a Dan Cummins deal.
Woo! What do you think? Right? Oh gosh, those golf carts and me in this suit, that cracks me up. All right, so you guys got your golf carts, and my good friends Danny and Mr. Jordan Barnett promptly took them immediately out onto the right-hand lot. As soon as we got done with the meeting, within 30 minutes, we had 2 carts out there on the right-hand lot. The good news is it was only me and Josh Cummins that were out there, right? I guess it could have been worse, not quite sure how, but we've got the golf carts in place, and it's awesome, and I'm excited about them. Please continue to take care of them. I really do feel like it's just going to help us offer our customer a better experience, right? And that's what we're trying to do. As you can see also, with the video, we're trying to have fun with this place. I hope you guys are having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. I know Josh is having a lot of fun. We're trying to kind of loosen it up a little bit. It's been stressful, right? Like we've been pushing and pushing and pushing for so many deals over the last, especially over the last 5 years. For those of you that have been here a little bit longer, and for those of you that haven't, you know, we started off, you know, with 140, 150 deals a month. It's kind of what we were doing. And we had to push it up, and we had to deal with Russell for a little while, and then we had to push a little bit harder. We got to 300, right? I got a call on Russell the other day, by the way. So I had to get to, you know, 300, and then we pushed. We got to 4, and we got to 5, and we got to 6, and you guys all know the story, right? But we've been pushing so hard and building buildings and adding land and just trying to keep freaking going. And I was like, man, we gotta make sure we don't forget that this is fun. It's fun, man. If you're not having fun, then we need to, let's go do something. Let's go hang out. We'll talk about it. We gotta be having a good time. This is a great business to be in. This is a great dealership to work at. And so I'm gonna try with the advertising a little bit. I'm just gonna try to loosen it up a little bit. Have fun, make videos like that. We get some golf carts, let's have fun with it, man. We've got customers calling the door, so that's a great thing. So let's show them who we are. I don't want to do a bunch of commercials that say 10 grand off a Silverado. Do we need to let people know that? Yeah, you gotta let them know it. Gotta let them know that on the website. But I want to do commercials that say, hey, I've got a bunch of incredible people that work here, and we have an incredible environment for you to buy a car in. And by the way, while you're at it, you're going to get an incredible deal. That's how I want all the advertising to go. So we're just going to kind of have fun with it. So I wanted to share that with you guys this morning. The other thing, listening to Les Brown, and I've heard, it's crazy when you watch, I watch the same videos, you know, over and 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 over. And every once in a while you'll just hear something that you've heard a million times and it just hits you a little bit harder. And so I'm listening to Les Brown, and he's talking about if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that or thought about that at all, but there's so much truth to that one single sentence. If there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm. My kids, Savannah, she's powerful. Brenda and I were talking about this. She's got this powerful mind, right? And she just believes that she can attack anything. She just believes it. She just knows. If I go at it 110% and I practice and I practice and practice, I'll be better than everybody. She just believes it. And she goes out there, and you guys have seen her swing golf clubs, and she's the best in her dance class, and she's the best on her soccer team, and she's just a beast, man. She's a killer. Because she doesn't have anything inside going on saying, I can't, I won't, I'm in a rut, I'm tired. None of that exists in her brain. It's just go, I'm the best, I'm going to rock. And it shows on the outside. My son, on the other hand, he's 4 now. He's not quite getting there yet. You know, he broke his leg a while ago on the trampoline, and he had his cast on, and they took his cast off. They took his cast off 3 weeks ago, and the bone is no longer broken. The leg is fine, but he still won't walk on it normal. It's been 3 weeks. He's still keeping it to the side. He's walking like this. We're trying to work on him. Get that toe pointed, son. Get that toe pointed forward. Get it. You got to get it pointed forward. You got to get you walking again so you can do all the things that you want to do. And his response is always, I can't. I can't, Dad. I can't. Or I forget. Or I'm tired. I don't want to. Will you carry me? That's kind of where he's at. And what he doesn't understand is that the enemy within is the only thing that's affecting him on the outside. The bone is healed. The leg is fine. There's no problem. He can walk normal right now. But his mind won't let him. You guys have heard it's how they train elephants, right? They get the elephants, they hook them up to these chains. A wild elephant, they'll tame it, they'll hook it up to a chain on its leg. It can't break the chain, it can't break the chain. It'll fight forever, and it can't break the chain. And finally it just realizes, I'm not going to get away. I can't break the chain. It's never going to happen. And from that point forward, they just tie a little rope around the elephant's leg. Everywhere they go, they put a rope around its leg, and the elephant will just stay there. He won't move. He won't fight it. He won't try to break free. Because the enemy within is affecting him on the outside. It's telling you, you can't. You can't, so don't even try. When we're in this business especially, what you've got going on in here is so important to what's going on the outside. We work a lot of hours, right? We make a lot of sacrifices, right? We spend a lot of time here, and I get it, and you can get tired, and I'll hear you guys say, I'm just in a rut. I'll hear you guys say, just every customer I get, I'm just bad credit every time. I can't buy. Negative equity. Oh my gosh, I can't sell anything. And what I need you to understand is that when you're preaching that way, when you're preaching to yourself in that manner, when that's the thought, that's the enemy right here, that can't help but produce itself on the outside. It's how the world works. Whatever's going on in here, whatever you express out here, is what's going to exist. Plain and simple. We can use that to our benefit, or we can use it to our detriment, right? The enemy, if there is no enemy within, lost my train of thought. Anyways, not going on negative in here, if it doesn't exist, you can control what's going on out here, right? Let's loosen up. Let's have some fun. Let's sell some cars. We're doing big freaking things out here. Remember, each and every one of you, I was talking to my managers yesterday. Didn't get to all of them, but I will. But remember that you were hand-selected. You were hand-selected to be here in this position, at this dealership. You, my 18-year-old new salesman, you were hand-selected. He's the youngest guy on the floor. Welcome our 18-year-old new salesman. Malcolm said, I think he's the first salesman I've seen rocking J's out here. Had his Jordans on his first day of work. But you guys were hand-selected, man. You guys are miraculous, wonderful people. I had a dinner last night with John Bowman and his wife, Josh and Judy Cummins, and Jeremy and Josh Mitchell, and we just get together and we're talking about just everything, talking about all kinds of stuff, and Brenna comes up. Brenna's name comes up, and we're talking about this beast that is Brenna, right? She's 21 years old. She's just freaking killing it, dude. She's 21 years old. She's the top finance person probably in the country. She does more deals than anybody. She produces more profit than anybody. She's incredible. Customers love her. She went from being a Jerry's waitress to a receptionist to a salesperson to a finance person in 2 years. 2 years. From serving cheese fries to slanging warranties, right? 2 years. Phenomenal. If you ever get a chance, spend some time with Brenna. Come please tell me if you ever hear her say, I can't. You'll never hear it out of her, ever. Her mind is so strong and so powerful, there is no enemy within. When it comes to Brenna, she can do it, she's going to do it, she's going to be better than everybody at it, period. That's what she believes. The universe has no choice but to create that. That's how it works. There's people in this building that have done phenomenal things. Luis right now, selling 37 cars last month. He told me in the interview process, looked me in the eye, I'm going to be the best. Nobody's going to be better. It might take me a few months. I'm taking down John Hinkson. That's where he's at. That's where he's been at from day one. And I said, okay. And then he didn't do his Cardones, and I got mad at him. And then he made a couple slip-ups in the beginning, and I got mad at him. But look at the kid now. Look at the kid now, man. It's crazy. I thought back, when we were talking, I thought about it. I was 21 years old when I got promoted to finance. Brenna actually beat me because she was 20 when she did. But I was 21 years old. I did sales for a little while. I went into the finance office for a little while, and I got beat up in that store so bad. I got my teeth kicked in that store so bad. They constantly just belittled, and I allowed my mind to create this enemy within where I hated this business. I hated every bit of it. I worked hours after hours. We worked on Sundays. We worked open to close. It was ridiculous. I made $52,000 a year, working 90 hours a week. Miserable. The owners had no kids. All they had was a dog. If I mentioned doing anything with my daughter, they were like, "You're going to choose to go to your daughter over working here?" Like, that was their mentality. And they kicked my teeth in, and by the time I was done, I was so tired. I was in such a rut. I was so miserable that I just gave up. I quit. I don't want anything to do with this business. I'm out of here. Hit the road, Jack, gone. Went and played poker for a while. Went and did whatever. Just to get away from it. I hated this business. Hated it. Because of what I had in here. Not because the business was bad. It's because of what I had in here. So negative. So walking into this store with my tail between my legs, I didn't want to be here. At all. Didn't want to be in the business. Had to do something. Had a baby on the way. Another baby on the way. I always have a baby on the way. But I had to do something. And so I walked in here and I decided, right here, there will be no enemy within. I will create the environment I want to live in. I will create the existence I want to have. I will focus on that and not allow the enemy within. Just let them out. Gone.
This is my lot.
What's that?
You said this is my lot.
Oh, like.
Lot.
Oh, yes, I did tell Robbie that. And that this is my lot when I first started. But I just got rid of the enemy within, man, and here I am. I get to stand in front of you guys now, 5 years later, and I'm so excited to be able to share this stuff with you guys and help you guys grow, help you achieve your goals, help you get to where you want to be. I mean, it's the pay it forward thing, you know? It's awesome. I don't want you guys to have to go through anything that I went through. I don't want you to get burnt out. I don't want you to give it up. I quit. I'm out of here. I don't want you to ever get to that point. So please, make sure you're having fun first. Make sure you're having fun. If you're not having fun, come see me. You gotta have fun. If you're not, and if you're having fun, but there's an enemy within that's telling you can't do this, I promise you can. You can. You just gotta change this. The leg's not broke. It's not broke. The system works. It works. It works. Look at the girl in the corner. It works. It works over and over and over again. The process works. Okay? Everybody with me? All right, everybody following? Everybody understand? All right, cool. We're going to have a good time. I think we should probably make today a little more fun by throwing some money at it. How's that sound? You guys like money? What should we throw at it? I'm going to take some suggestions from responsible people. Anybody downstairs? No, I'm just kidding. Look, give me a suggestion. Let's start with Tim Walton. Tim Walton is the spiff master.
Extra 500 for a hat trick?
500 for a hat trick. Done. I like it. Some 3 cars today, $500. Okay? I like that. Robbie Nash, what else do you think we should do today?
1,000 for a hat trick.
That's a good thought. I did ask. What about something on new cars, Evan?
2 new cars, 350 for 2 new cars.
How about at the store, as a store, you guys sold 20 new cars yesterday, right? How about, well, I guess 2 new, yeah, that would work. All right, 2 new, you want how much? 350? 300. All right, 2 new, pay you an extra 300. All right, 2 new, pay you an extra 300. What do you guys want for lunch?
Steak. Chick-fil-A.
Steak is good. Who said Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, what'd you say? Subway? We need to mix it up today, I think. Do we need to mix it up a little bit? You guys tired of pizza, or does everybody want pizza? No? You got, what's wrong with pizza, man? Pizza's so good. All right, we're gonna mix it up. I kind of like that. Chick-fil-A's expensive though, boy. There's a lot of you boys in here, man. What? Subway platters? You guys like Subway sandwiches? All right, all in favor of Chick-fil-A? Okay, we'll get you guys some Chick-fil-A, man. Yeah, we'll have some new car fun. We'll have some, we'll do hat trick fun. We'll do Chick-fil-A. And let's do an extra 100 on Cruise, Malibu, and Silverado. Any of those, whatever your commission is, extra 100 on them, okay?
So if you sell 3 cars and 2 of them are new, you get 800?
If you sell 3 cars and 2 of them are new, then you would get a hat trick plus 300 for 2 new would be 800. Right? And if there was a Silverado and a Malibu, man, you'd get a G-Bar just like that, right? All right. What about BDC? We can't leave out the BDC. Mitchell? What are we going to do in BDC? While he's thinking about that, I also want to talk about another young lady who's moving up in the ranks. Did you chat?
Yes.
Okay. Woo! But Megan is now a BDC manager back there. She's going to be helping Josh Mitchell. She's still going to be working appointments, working leads, doing what she does, because she got 115 solds last month. 115. So she's still going to be working those, with Mitchell, but now she's the boss, right? Right? Hey, so what are we doing Spiffwise? Should I ask her? Now you got Megan, what are we doing?
That was her first decision.
Let's say, so, 5, 200?
Is that a lot?
That's easy.
For you guys? That is easy.
565, or, I mean, do you want it on like new cars?
No?
Let's do
7?
7 sold.
7?
Okay, 7.
6 sold.
6.
6?
All right, 6 sold, $200 BDC. 6 sold, 200. All right, good. That work. All right. They got 70-something appointments in there. Please keep the golf carts off of the dirt and the grass over at Rite Aid. And make sure they're back up in the service lane at closing time, okay? All right, let's have a big day.
You should have thought about it.
Who's in here? George? How about Jaramillo? Jason Barnett? What's up, brother? Debbie Bellamy? Stacy Sheeler? Heather Bay? Hey, Heather. Susan Wilhoit was in here. Celeste, Zach Banks. Leah Brady, my mother-in-law. Love you. How are you? Kevin Woodward, what's up, brother? I know you're working at one of those other stores, and I believe you're doing really good over there, so keep up the good job. Scott Furry from back in the old high school days. Mr. Scott Furry, what's up, brother? Sherry May. Sherry! Hi, Sherry. Rob Massey. Troy Cord was in here. Troy Cord's at Drill. Protecting our country. Being the man. Nice job, Troy. Megan Muscle-Baddix. Carissa Johnson. Kinsey Blair. Jason Barnett. My goodness. Keep going. We're telling your friends to join your video. There's quite a few people in here today. Great job. Thanks, guys. Hey, hope you guys have a big weekend. I know we're going to have a big weekend. Excited to share this stuff with you. Hope that you get something from these. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be watching. So hope you got something. Hey, if there was no enemy within, then the enemy outside can do you no harm. So take care of this first. Everything is about this first. You take care of this first, everything else will put itself together, okay? So have a great day, and we'll see you guys very, very soon. I'm going to go down here. We're going to sell lots of cars. All right.